Hi guys, welcome back to Stella B Reality TV. If this is your first time, please thumbs up for the host, like this video, subscribe. As you do that, God will bless you. So guys, God bless you. So let me share this video with friends and my fans. So guys, how was your day? Happy Sunday. Destiny, go and check Brian. Go and check your kid brother. How was your day today? How was your weekend been? Happy Sunday, everybody. Nice to meet you all, guys. So happy to be here today. God bless you. Please let me share this video so that others can join us. Yeah. Okay. Mm. What's that? What's that? Leave him alone. It's okay, Brian. It's okay. Mhm. Okay, guys, please hold on. Okay. Like tagging frame. on. Hello, guys. Welcome back to this channel. God bless you. Happy Sunday. Hope you all have a great day today. Please, if you are here, please don't go. We have a nice topic for today. Yeah. How do I look on my glass? Hope I look. Hmm? Ah, thank you. Yeah. Guys, please, if you are here, don't go. Just share me out. Share me out to friends. God bless you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to share so that others can join us here. Okay, guys. Please hold on. Okay. I'm trying to share. Trying to share. Mommy, mommy. What is that? It's a train. Mm-hmm. That's not a train. Oh yeah, go and sit down. It's not a train. Train. Ah! Bring Brian. Brian, come back. I'm about to leave the office right now, but I thought I should share something. I just got an email, so after reading my plans, I thought I should share it. Do you know that women love sex more than hello? Do you know that women love sex more than men? Hey, you. Women love sex more than men. I'm going to tell you why. Let me quickly pin down the topic. Women, hello now. I'm pinning down the sex. Money instead of sex. Because of our culture, a woman doesn't want to be called a prostitute, a woman doesn't want to be called a harlot. So the woman hides her feeling, hides her emotions under money. Yes! Sex makes a woman happy more than money. That's the difference between a white woman and a black woman. If you have traveled outside the country before, you will notice that the white women are more expressive when it comes to sex. I have a lot of people who are outside the country here. They're going to bear me witness. A white woman will tell you, I want to fuck. Even our black men outside are tired of sex with white women. Because over there, it's not a crime. It's okay to express yourself. If you want to make love, you make love. If you want to do, you do, and all that. Hey guys! How you guys doing? Our girlfriends are dating the married men. Why do they prefer the older men? What is it that the older men are doing that we're not doing? That's one very powerful question a lot of people have been asking, especially the younger guys. So I'm going to share with you guys why lots of young girls prefer to date married men. So let's show. First of all,
Who is a married man? Let's start with that because I think that married man thing makes you look as if married men are not human beings. Married men are dateable. They are.
Hi guys, if you are here, please show some love. Show some love. Show some love. Hello guys, welcome back. Let me quickly go back continue with today's topic. But first of all, let's listen to our sister Blessing, the message that she have for us for today. So let's go there. Listen, Pastor. If you are here, please don't go. Listen.
Human beings, they are men. The difference is that they have a title. The difference is that they are committed to another woman. It's like when you're working in Zenith Bank. Because you're working in Zenith Bank, you might not be able to work in Union Bank or work in GT Bank. Why? Because you are committed somewhere. Before you go to go and work in GT Bank or work in any other bank, you need to be able to break your contract, break your commitment with those people before you go. Right? So that's what a married man is. A married man is that man that is committed to another woman. Right? What is commitment? Commitment is when you give your word, when you make a promise. When you tell somebody, this is what I want to do for you, this is what you commit it. And the most powerful one is when you write it down, when you sign. That's why anytime you go to the bank, they ask you to sign your signature. When you sign, it simply means they'll be able to hold you to that word. It simply means it's your bond. In those days, when there was nothing like signature, they used to do blood oaths. Yes, it was blood oaths that was commitment in the days of our parents when you tell somebody I love you and you guys get to put your blood together and lick it. Yes. But in the modern world right now, we don't need to use blood. We use pen and paper to sign and stamp and put dates. Right? So that's what commitment is about. For those of you who have been hearing commitment, I don't even know what commitment is about. So that's what commitment is. When you are telling somebody you want to do something and you append your signature just to show that person that I'm committed in this thing that I'm doing. Because without commitment, they cannot be business. Without commitment, they cannot be marriage. Without that thing that you go and sign, without that wedding, that's why the only marriage that the law recognizes is a court marriage. If you did not do a court marriage and your husband just married traditionally, it will be very easy for him to throw you out because all he needs to do is go and return your bride price. But the reason why they now brought the court marriage is that when he signs something, there will be something that will be due to you for wasting your time. That's where we get to have the alimony and blah 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 they give you when they get to divorce you for your kids and all that. But when you're just married traditionally, nobody know you. You just gotta return your bride price. If it's 1,000 naira, like in my place, what they pay for bride price is 1,000 naira. If it's 1,000 naira that your husband paid, you just gotta drop it back. So that's what commitment is about. I'm taking my time to explain what commitment is about because a lot of you don't know what commitment is about. So that's a married man. A married man is that man who is committed to another woman, right? Good. And the reason why it is bad, in quotes, to date a married man is not because you will die if you date a married man. It's because you are contradicting yourself. I just said something. If you're working in the bank, if you're working in Zenith Bank, you can't be working in Union Bank, right? Good. Because you're committed somewhere, so you have to break away from Union Bank and go to another bank. So that's what a married man does. So when a married man cheats, it's as if he's stealing. Yes, that's what
Hello
he hides.
guys, let's
What he's doing is
listen
not
to
right.
our
It's like
sister
you are cheating.
message.
It's like you are working in two banks at the same time and collecting salary. So that's what it is for a married person to cheat. So the law says if you don't want to marry again, just break out of this particular marriage and go and meet the other woman. That's what the law says. But a lot of men, they always want to eat their cake and have it. They want to eat up on us and mix it with the gooses and put all her inside. So they always want to, they can date 5 women at the same time because they want to be eating up on here. They eat the goosey here, they eat oha here, they eat white soup so that they'll mix it together like shawarma. When you're eating shawarma special is when they put beef, chicken, cabbage, ginger, garlic, everything they boil it together. So that's what men like shawarma. So you see that's the reason why whenever they cheat, it's as if they are stealing. They are taking something because not that what they are doing is wrong. They are committed to somebody else. Good. So I'm taking my time to break down this stuff for you when it comes to being a married man because the married man thing is overrated. People think, oh, this is a married man, this is a married man. I'm only trying to tell you why it is bad. It's not as if when you date a married man, you're going to die. Nothing will happen to you. Now date you date. But I'm trying to tell you the implications why it's wrong. It's because he's committed to someone else. Right? And that's the reason why as a side chick, when you date a married man, it seems as if you're on the edge. You're on the edge because you don't have anything to
Please
lose.
click
The man can get up
the
and
like
leave
button.
anytime. That's why it looks as
Oh,
if
please,
as
please.
a married woman still
Like,
tends to have
like,
the upper hand.
like.
I wonder how many women a man dates. Because she's the one that has that signature. She's the one that kind of she owned the man. If they want to, in the real aspect of it, she owned the man because she signed the signature. So he says, I'm committed.
Good
Everyone
evening. God
recognizes
bless
her
you.
as his wife. If anything happens to the man
Please,
today,
please.
it's the woman. So that's the difference between a married woman and a side chick.
Click
The
on
side
the
chick is
like.
just that one that just go and collect smoke. Nobody know you. The man can wake up tomorrow and tell you, get the fuck out of my house. Nobody even cares. But he might not be able to do that to his wife because there is a commitment. So why do side chicks prefer to date the married man? From most of the interviews I've had with people who date married men, a lot of side chicks get to see that most times they go in there for money, right? Because when a young girl wants to date a married man, the only thing I think she wants from the married man is money. Yes. Because many times a young girl gets with a married man, the married men come for the young girls. It is very rare for a girl to go for a married man. Very rare. Except all these exposed wild women. But very rare. Even if girls are going for married men now, it's just a recent development. But naturally, it is the men that used to go for the girls. Right? Sometimes the married men will even lie that they're not married. Some people take out their rings. Yes, some men can play games like that. Why some will be open enough to tell you that I'm married, and some girls will say, "Okay, I like you like that." Now, there's something I used to say when you're hearing this word "married man," "married man," "married man," "married man," people make it look as if a married man is not lovable. A married man is a human being. A married man is a normal man. The only difference is that the difference between a married man and a single guy is that he's committed. So when you're hearing a married man, they always make it look as if there's something they hung on the married man's neck that you're not supposed to. He's like a normal man out there. A married man, a married woman is like a normal man out there. It's only commitment that differentiates them from being single. And that's the reason why whenever you get married, you wear a ring. The wedding ring is to show people that stay clear are married. You don't need to be, and people just see your wedding and okay, this person is committed. They allow you. Right? It's good. So for the married men issue, a lot of young girls tend to say, number one, these married men come for us. Number two, when we decide to date a married man, we always date this married man sometimes because of money. Because a married man will tell you, I'll take care of you, give me sex, I'll take care of you, right? Now, but the problem is, a lot of these young girls said, when they go into this relationship of sex, of going to collect money from this married man, they end up falling in love with the man because the man becomes so nice to them. The man begins to take care of them. The man begins to love them. They now begin to see the man beyond. A lot of young girls I have interviewed told me that you would just want to go and collect money from a married man. You fall in love with him because of how nice he is to you. Yes, some men are that nice. And it is only natural when people show you love for you to reciprocate, especially women. It is very, very easy to win a woman's heart when you show her love, when you appreciate her. It's very easy. It's not a big deal to win a woman's heart. It's the smallest thing you can do. For a woman to love you is not hard. Just show her love. Just show her appreciation. Show her. You will see her. She will fall your kata. You don't even need to even give her so much, right? So a lot of them say this is what this married men do. When they go in there and it's just supposed to be all sex, 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 sex. They go in there. This married men tend to show them more. Tend to show them love. Another thing is a lot of young girls say they date married men because the married men are more mature than the younger guys. I can relate. A lot of these young guys don't have sense. A lot of them don't have sense. That's the difference between a man and a boy. When you date a man, you might never ever want to go back to a boy again. That's why a lot of women are so attached to a married man. It's not because they deliberately want to break another person's home. A lot of married women spoken, so a lot of single girls I have spoken to who are dating married men, it is not a deliberate attempt to break a woman's home. Mm-mm. Some people do not do it deliberately. You just fall. There are some men that are so sweet. It's not about sex. There are some men that know how to treat a woman. So when you meet such men, you will not be able to start comparing them between all those small boys, all those useless boys you've been dating. So you don't see yourself being stuck. I said if you date a man, you will never go back to dating a boy. I'm not talking about a married man. I'm just generalizing. So married men tend to give you that man tendency. Yes. A married man can play a father figure to a woman. A married man can play a husband figure to a woman. A married man can play a teacher figure to a woman. Yes. I know a couple of girls that date married men that are still very useful. Yes. These are the things that a lot of young boys cannot do. Every time it's buzz boost, every time it's quarrel, every time it's fight, every time it's this, every time it's that. So sometimes when you get into that relationship and begin to compare, you tell yourself, I beg, I know one straight. I know the question about dating a married man. If you start to date a married man, you continue dating a married man because you'll be used to maturity. Oh God. If you start to date a married man, you'll be used to dating married men. It's not because you're a husband snatcher. It's because you are used to that maturity. A lot of married men will not give you stress. Nothing like, the young boys, they are one night. They need to grow up. I'm not trying to support girls. I'm giving you the reasons. For the young men who always say, why do women date married men? These are the honest reasons. You know one problem with a lot of people? You do not find out why people do what they do. If you're not able to find out why people do what they do, you cannot get solution. You're always quick to insult the woman. You're always quick to call her a prostitute. You're always quick to call her a this. You're always quick to call her that. But you do not find the reasons why people do these things they do. Because it's when you find out the reasons and you have understanding, you'll be able to better them. Why do young girls date married men? Because a lot of young guys are complaining that married men are stealing their women from them. What is that thing you as the man you're not doing right? A lot of girls are not really dating married men for money. No, I used to tell people that nobody deliberately wants to share their men. No woman honestly and deliberately wants to share her man. No woman will like it. Every woman wants to own her man. So apart from the girls who go to sleep with married men for money, right? And those ones is wrongs. I'm talking about girls that date married men, not sleep with married men. You know, dating is different from sleeping with. Sleeping is that you went for runs, they pay you, they give you money. You should not, as a married woman, you should not even be scared of the young girls your husband sleep with. You should be scared of the young girls that your husband dates. When you date a woman, you are committed to her. Yes, that's the one that can throw you out of your husband's house. It's not the one he sleeps. The one he sleeps with is not your problem. It's the one that he's dating. Because that one that he's dating, he treats her like you. He speaks to her. He cares for her. He loves her. That's why he will pay for accommodation for her. If he's buying car, he will buy the same car. He treats her just like the way he treats you. So that's your threat. So instead of fighting, and as a boyfriend, that's also your threat. Because a lot of boyfriends have girlfriends that are dating married men, and they love the married men more. The difference is that they cannot front the married men. So they will always use a younger boy just to supplement. They can just be say, I get boyfriend. So the relationship will be
Wahala dey for who not like Blessy CEO. So guys, let's continue. Blessy CEO for who not know her. So I just decide to play a video because most of the time now she dey encourage us for for those that are married, those that has not, people when we say they never married. She is really trying. So we do really understand and enjoy her program. So, guys, before my friends, viewers, before they come to join us, to join me here, so I decide to play a video. So, free to watch. Don't mind my English because, as you can see, you not get all English app. So, take them as you see, and let's enjoy our sister message, Blessy CEO. So, let's continue.
suffering. And sometimes these younger guys might get into this relationship and fall in love with this girl. But her mind is not there. Her mind is with the married man. She's not a prostitute. Stop calling her a prostitute. The problem is that people don't tend to find out why people do what they do. Because a woman is dating a married man doesn't make her a prostitute. She's not a prostitute.
You're right.
A prostitute is a woman that sells sex in exchange of money. That's a prostitute. Prostitute is not a woman that dates a married man. Because in Africa, a man is entitled to 2 wives, even more. Traditionally, religionally, they can marry more. So she's not a prostitute. I need people to understand. If you're a married woman on this life, I need to understand something, that your husband is a human being. The same way he's nice to you. Now, this is the point. To the married women, you see that way your husband treats you. Look at where the problem starts. The problem is not the other girl. Right? You see that way your husband treats you and you fell in love with him. You see that way your husband treats you and he's the best man in the whole world. He is treating another woman the same way. That's why she's falling in love with him. If a man does not treat a woman well, she can never fight for him. If a man does not treat a woman well, she can never drag for him. There is something your husband is doing for you, he's also doing for that other woman. That's why she wants him too. Nobody's going to see enjoyment and no. So the problem is not the girl. The problem is your husband. If you buy your wife a car and buy your side chick a car, your side chick will want to marry you. Why not? Why not? You treat her equally the way you treat
Guys,
her.
thanks for coming. God bless
There is no
you.
woman that goes and see where it is good and want to go. Even myself,
Please like this video. Do me a short favor by turning the like button. Click on the like button, please. God bless you. Please join us. Feel free to watch with us. I'm here. We are just, learning. I'm playing Bless You See Who. So I'm just playing a video for us, to keep rolling together. Please, if you are here, click on the like button. Let's continue.
This thing has a genesis. Your husband treats them in a certain kind of way. That's what makes them want your husband. There are some married men that make love to a younger girl better than the way they make love to their wives. Wait. I have seen a married man. If you see where he's handling his side chick. This is the same married man that his wife is always complaining that anytime he comes back, he's tired. Anytime the man just climbs his wife, 1 minute he has 4. But if you see where this man is handling the side chick, you will not believe it's the same man that is in the house. The side chick want to die on his matter. So you see that it is not the girl's problem. It's how you're being treated. If you treat me nicely, I want to keep you. It's true. So before you go and fight the other girl, how is your husband treating her? Your husband bought her house, your husband paid rent, your husband bought her car, your husband give her allowance, and you want her to leave the man. Mama is hard. We go die there, we go die there. Not be only you like enjoyment. It's that it's over. Do you now understand the roots of the problem? So, like I said, no young girl deliberately wants to date a married man, but when you meet a married man that treats you right, you want to keep you in it. Because a lot of young girls have been in crazy relationship of mad boys. Let's assume you be in a relationship from a boy that used to beat you, to a boy that used to slap you, to a boy that used to give money, to the one you used to pay rent. All your life you pay rent for a boy who fuck you free. All your life man have been beating you. All your life you not been treated right. For the first time, a man decided to pay your bill. For the first time, a man decided to treat you right. As a woman, you forget that the man is married. It is not his statue, it is the way you treat the woman that makes her want to stay. People concentrate so much on the statue. He's married, leave a married man alone, leave a married man alone. It is not this, it's the way you treat a woman that makes her want to stay. Even if I'll be the 5th wife, as long as you're treating me right. I used to say it, I'd rather be the 5th wife of a married man. Than be the only wife of an idiot of a boy. That's what's happening to a lot of people right now. I'd rather be the 5th wife of a married. I'd rather be Regina Daniels. Because the way Regina Daniels is, most people or my friends who have seen Regina Daniels in real life, the girl is genuinely happy. Ned loves that girl, and Regina loves her husband. But people will not believe now because of the age gap. I'd rather be a Regina Daniel than be an only wife of one idiot that will be punching me every morning. Okay? Let me be the 9th wife. In fact, okay, let me be the 20th wife. Don't stress my life. That's the point. Most of you just focus on the statue. It is the treatment that matters. How do people treat you? How people treat you is what is called love.
Yes, so you are right.
Many of you just think that love is a human being. People think that love is a man. People think that love is a woman. Love is treatment. How people treat you is love. How you
Very
treat
correct.
people is love. That's why a woman can be the 50th wife. Are you treating me right? It doesn't matter my position, don't worry. You can't be treating me like a bag of cement. You can't be beating me every day. You're not providing for me. And I'm the only wife. Organo, let me go and be the 10th wife when you'll be treating me right.
Yeah.
I don't know about other women. I'm talking for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be a 5th wife. I'd rather be a 10th wife of a married man than to be the only wife of an idiot of a boy. I'll be punching me every day to come and die. I don't want to die. Check this. I'm looking fresh. All of you admiring me. Somebody now come and punch out. Punch out this my eyelashes I never to put this morning. See my face looking all. See how beautiful I'm looking with my makeup, looking all gloomy. See my lips. Somebody now come and slap this my lips. Oh no. Let me just be future. I'm not eating you. When you people hear marriage, I used to ask some women, do you want to eat the man? Do you want to eat the woman? You will not eat her. That's the reason why a lot of marriages that break today.
Please click
the person is
on
not
the
eating you
like
right.
button.
You're only your wife.
Thanks for
I'm the only one
coming.
in your life. The sugar in your tea. Yes, you're not treating me that way. But if I'm your 5th wife, and that's the reason why I admire the Muslims a lot. The Muslims, they will marry 10 wives and they treat them equally. In the Muslim tradition, if you're marrying 10 wives, the tradition is hope you can treat them equally. The same way you treat the first one, second, the way you treat all of them. That's why I like the Muslim tradition. It's not when you marry the first one, you treat all of them equally, there'll be no problem. We'll have time for our own sex. Monday, Okoro blessing will fall. Tuesday, Kitchen will fall. Wednesday, Nancy will fall. No problem. People are not carrying the brick away. It's there. So long as we have the energy to be fucking all of us, marry us. No problem. Treatment. So many of you get into marriage for useless reason because you feel you want to own the man. Some women want to marry because they want to own the man. They want to be the only man they want to be the only woman in the man's life. They want to be the only person. It's not possible. You can't own a man. Even God cannot even own a full human being. God cannot even tell this human being that he created to sit in one place. It is now you. How many things has God told you to do in the Bible that you are doing? He didn't give you. So what makes you now think that you can order a man to sit in a place and not to sleep with another person? You don't have that power. Even God that has the power has not even used it. If God wants you to sit down somewhere now, he will put your leg. You will sit down by force.
Yeah,
But God still gives you freedom. Even God that gave you life has not disturbed it. Now be you that come and say you want to marry you because you married them. You people don't understand what marriage is about. That's why you get in there and you mess yourself up. Marriage is about treatment. It's not about owning a human being. I want to be the only woman in his life. How is he treating you? How is she treating you? It is a treatment that is called love. If people do not treat you right, my sister, you're wasting your time. That's why you can see a woman, despite her class and her caliber, she can fall in love with a small boy. An older woman can fall in love with a small boy. It's just our society, our culture just make all of us, we don't think above our nose. We used to behave like we don't have sense just because we have culture. In as much as yes, it's a culture, can you try to think beyond your nose? Why do you think a 60-year-old woman can fall in love with a 20-year-old boy? You think it's sex? No, it's how he's treating her. Have you seen where a younger boy is pampering an older woman? The younger boy makes the older woman feel like a baby. It's the treatment that makes her fall in love with the younger guy. It's not because she's stupid. But many of you, because you are society, you don't think beyond your nose. You're just looking at the age gap. So your small boy is treating her right. The small boy is giving her something that the older men cannot give her. Treatment, care. How are you treating people? It's as simple as ABC. Many of us are not factual. Many of us are not realistic. A younger girl can fall in love with an older man. A 15-year-old girl can fall in love with a 70-year-old man. It's not money. Money is just an extra. It is very possible that a 15-year-old girl can genuinely fall in love with a 70-year-old man. You know why? A 70-year-old man will treat her like a father. A 70-year-old man will treat her like a husband. A 70-year-old man will treat her like a brother. Triple protection. But the younger boy will not do the same thing. Let's drop money apart. If you date an older man, I swear to God, you enjoy life. If you date, not all of them, though, some of them have sense. But if you date an older man, all my life, I don't date young guys. My ex-husband was 12 years older than me, even though he was even young though. My current husband now is about 22 years older than me. Even though he's young though, I always date guys that are older but they look young. I don't date small boys. It's not age. I like older men. I don't want stress. I want a man I can sit down and I can have a conversation. I don't deal with boys. That's why it's as if we're always fighting on Facebook. The people I have, most of the people here are just boys. So that's why it's as if we're always having a backlog on Facebook. I don't have strength for boys. They're stressful. They don't have sense. You need to grow up to become a man before I can have a conversation with you. That's why our mindset is not the same thing, because most of the boys that are here still did this. That's why it looks as if every time when I'm talking, I'm contradictory. Right? So let's not divert. I'm trying to explain to especially the married women who always think that I'm coming. Especially the married women, ouch. Especially the married women who always think that the other woman is the problem.
Thanks for watching. God bless you. Please like.
Especially the married woman who always feels that the other girl it's not the other girl. Your husband is treating this woman in a way that she cannot let go. That's why a young girl want to die on a married man's matter. It's not money sometimes. Some of these married men are not even that rich. It's not every married man that the girl is dating that is rich. No. Some girls are with their money, they're okay. But this married man is treating them right. Some married men even treat their side chick better than they treat their wives. That's why the side chick want to die on the matter. That's why the side chick want to snatch you. It's the treatment. So, we need to be able to understand these factual rules of life. If I don't want you to love me, I won't treat you right. That's why I keep telling the married men that if you want your husband, if you want that girl to leave your husband, it's not by fighting her. It is your husband that will make that girl to leave you. When your husband stops to treat her right, when your husband stops to visit her, when your husband stops to show her love, when your husband stops to show her care, she will naturally feel away. It is because after you finish fighting, breaking her head, your husband will still be the one that will go and pay the hospital bill. Your husband will still be the one that will fly her abroad. Your husband will still be the one that will tell her, baby, don't worry, I still love you. That's why she's still dating your husband now. How many people do you want to break your head? So you see that the women are not the problem. The girls are not the problem. Your husband, the men are the problem. So these are the major reasons why a lot of young girls get married. Men. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying sleep. The difference between those that sleep with your husband and those that date your husband. As a married woman, like I said, you should be concerned about those who date your husband, not those that sleep with your husband. Those that sleep with your husband is pay as you go. They are gala. They are not rice. Because when you buy gala on the road, they are small chops. You could just chop the gala for the road, drink Sprite. You don't end for there to win nylon. But rice, you need to carry the rice, go house, go cook the rice, sip the rice, put the rice inside plate. That's it. So you should be more concerned about the people who are dating your husband and find out, why are these people dating my husband? What's the problem? Somebody said no responsible 70-year-old man should date a girl of 15. That's child abuse. Please go and sit down. Many of you are started having sex from 12, 14, 15. When we say it, you do as if you don't know what we are saying. It's useless child abuse. Many of you are not started having sex from 15. It is just the society that made it 18. It's a legal age. But some of you have started fucking 14, 15. You started fucking. You started fingering you in your schools. So what are you now saying? Why do people always lie when you come in public? Why do you always make it look as if when people are saying this we don't know what we are saying? At 15, have you not started saying man? You started saying man now. Have you not? So you will not legalize the man you have been seeing at 18. Madam, please go and sit down and stop me. I was using an illustration telling me that I am 15. Now that they fuck pass. As I talk now, this one where die this nonsense, we don't need it married man. But these hypocrites in Nigeria. It's child abuse. Not nonsense. So I hope I've been able to illustrate that part, and I've been able to throw in more light on why a lot of young girls date married men. So for the young girls out there who date married men, I'm going to say something, and that's what I used to tell a lot of young girls. It's your choice. It's your life. And personally, I understand. That's what I said, is the treatment. If people treat you nicely, it will be very difficult for you to want to let them go. This is the reality people don't like to talk about. I'm a very realistic person, and that's the difference between me and every other relationship expert. Right? Good. I'm a very realistic person. I don't know how to come and start condemning people and lying to you. Because everybody you are condemning, 80% of girls are dating married men. Married women are even dating married men, unfortunately. 80% of women are dating married men. If you like come and be doing like hypocrites, be doing as if you're not working. 80%, if not more. I'm only using 80% because I don't want to fault every woman. 80% of women are dating married men. What are you talking about? And when we talk about it, you're making it look as if I don't know what I'm saying. You think I just come and sit in front of my office for nothing? Unfortunately, what I do is a very private thing. Do you know what I hear on a normal day? Do you know the people I see on a normal day? Do you know how many side chicks walk into my office? Do you know how many married men who are dating married men come to my office on a normal day? So when I talk, I'm not talking because I want to run my mouth or I don't have anything to say. I'm talking something that is factual, and you know it is factual because many of you on this live videos are dating married men. So why are you making it look as if I don't know what I'm saying? Apart from the fact that men are scarce, the reason why a lot of girls date married men is the way they treat. If a man treats you right, you want to keep him. If a man treats you right, you want to keep him. So I think the young ladies, like I said, what I always tell the young ladies, most of the ladies who come to me to tell me that they're dating married men, I don't condemn you. I don't know how to condemn you. Anything you want to do with your life, lesbian or homosexual, anything you want to do is your choice. The only thing I always remind everybody is, can you take the consequences? Because everything you do in life comes with consequences. Are you ready for the consequences of any action that you want to take? If you're ready, go ahead. If you want to kill, if you want to steal, you already know that killing is bad. Even the Bible has told you that stealing is bad. But it has the consequences. The reason why we don't do bad things, the reason why the Bible warned us about bad things, the reason why people warn us about bad things is because every bad thing you do comes with consequences. Every good thing you do comes with consequences. So it is those consequences that will make you lay back, not to do some certain things. That person that is stealing, the reason why you are not stealing is because you know the consequences that come with stealing. Instead of them to burn me, instead of them to arrest, instead of me to spend me.
So, guys, if you are here watching, please, before I go to today's topic, I just want us to listen to our beautiful sister Blessing CEO message. But if you are here watching, please, it's not going to take anything from you by clicking on the like button. Just please click on it. You can go later. You can decide to join us here. Thank you. God bless you. Let's continue.
Of my life in prison, let me be hustling. It's not as if those people that are stealing can steal more than you. If all of us want to be thief, they will nothing to even thief in this life again. But the consequences make you sit back and say, no, I'm not ready to face this one. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want them to burn me. So you respect yourself. So as a single girl, if you decide to date a married man, there are consequences that come with it. What are the consequences of dating a married man? When you date a married man, you're going to be distracted. When you're dating a married man, you'll be distracted in the sense that you will not focus. You won't even know when a good man comes along the way. And many times you would have dated this married man and wasted your time. Don't forget that this married man might not marry you. He already has a family. And many women do not know how to separate this. So you're giving a married man your all. There is no future. That's the disadvantage. When let's say a married man, it's just exactly the married man wants to marry you. But many girls who marry married men, it's not like a planned something. Maybe they got pregnant along the line. The man has to keep the baby. Right? But it's not, I don't think it's always a deliberate thing that a woman will see another woman's property and want to take it. It's even stressful when there are a lot of men there. Right? So the disadvantage is that you're going to be distracted. A good man might come along the way, but because you are with somebody, you might not give him all your best because you're giving somebody else your best. That's the disadvantage. Number two, it's something you're not proud of. Society will not recognize that. It's something you hide. I don't think anybody wants to have a man that they will be hiding. Right? You're not personalized to him. Like if anything happens to that man right now, you're your own. But his wife has no stake. More like there's no assurance. That's the word. Dating a married man just to me it's like a waste of time because there's no assurance. And some girls get carried away. They forget that the man is married and he has a family. Right? Sometimes some of you will date married men, do abortion. when it's time for you to get married, some of you, when you date this man, your age is way by. Except if you don't want to get married, you say, okay, I want to get married. That's why I said all this thing comes with consequences. I don't see anything as bad. I'm not that kind of person that says this guy is a bad guy. If you come and tell me now in my office, listen, I'm a thief, I'll say, yeah, kiss you, maybe they don't go catch you. You go say, mama, they don't go catch me. I can say, you know the consequences that come with stealing. You tell me yes. I will remind you of the consequences. If they catch you, they go burn you. If they catch you and praise you, all these things where you don't want for, you go tell me, say, I know. That's the only thing I owe you. I cannot stop you from doing what you want to do. Because even if I tell you not to do it, you still go, you know it's wrong. You're an adult. So my job as a therapist is to remind you of the consequences. If you come and tell me you're a married man, I cannot tell you to stop listening to a married man. What's my business? A married man that you've already been sleeping with. So why would I tell you to come and stop sleeping? That's your business. I will only tell you, this man where he did it. Sure, so now you know they waste your time. You say, no, I love him. Okay. This in a married man comes with consequences. Your boyfriend, your real husband, will come pass you by. You tell me, I love him. I say, my dear, are you ready for the consequences? Anything will come out, I will take up. Good up. That's your business. That's your decision. People need to understand something. People do not, I can't tamper with your decision. Because we are different beings. I cannot come and start telling you what to do just because I'm a relationship expert. I can only guide you on what to do. Did you hear what I said? As a relationship expert, I do not tell you what to do. I guide you on what to do. I cannot come and tell you the kind of business you want to open. You be the one to come and tell me, Mama, I want to open poultry business. I'll say, okay, that's good. My job now is to guide you on the poultry business that you want to do. Hey, Mama, I want to open boutique. Oh, that's good. I guide you. I cannot tell you, go and open poultry business. Go and open boutique. Do I know your capability? Do I know what you can do? So that's the problem. A lot of people are always waiting for people to come and tell them what to do. You're waiting for your pastor to tell you what to do. That's the reason why a lot of pastors deceive you a lot. Yes. Because you're always waiting for someone to tell you what to do. And now they will tell you to go and do the things that you cannot do. That's where the problem starts from. Right? You cannot go and start doing things you cannot do because somebody said do this thing. Blessing say do this thing. Can you do it? So I don't like to put people on an edge. Tell me that thing you can do very, very well. I will now guide you on how to do it. You did not see Adam in the Bible. God told him, eat of all the fruit in the garden. Don't chop this one. Adam go collect food from Eve, chop. When God finally came back, they were naked. Adam, where are you? Say, God is the woman that you gave me. That gave me food to chop. It's only way Adam now want to push the blame to God. God is the woman that you gave me. Papa, I gave you woman. Did I tell you to chop the food? When the woman brought food, why didn't you say no? That is decision. That is why in the Bible they now said, okay, you will now go and get your own wife. That's why in marriages these days, nobody looks for wife. But you go and marry a woman so that tomorrow you will not say it's blessing that gave you wife. It's my mother, it's my father, it's my brother. Now you marry her. Shebi, you say na Kogi, you say na Kwara, you say na Yoruba, you say na Hausa. Bring them so that when the consequences come, you will take it. You will not say it was my mother, it was my father, it was my brother. That's what happened in the Bible. Even Adam put the blame on God because God made a decision for him, gave him a woman. He now wants to make it look as if now God put the apple for a mouth. No, now he chop up. But naturally, human beings are always looking for who they will put the blame on. Blessing, should I hit on my husband? Blessing, should I have sex with my husband? Blessing, should I go to school? Blessing, that's a stupid question. I don't answer such questions. I think that's stupid. Should you sleep with your husband? When you married him, did you tell me? Now you're not asking me if you should sleep with your husband that you are married. You get that? So I'm trying to tell you that that's the job of a relationship therapist. I'm not here to come and start teaching you how to live your life. No. You can see that I'm living my life. Whenever you come on social media, you can see that I live my life to the fullest. Right? And a lot of people do not like me because they expect me to live my life the way they live their life. Some people are angry with me because they cannot wear bikini. So Blessing is not supposed to wear bikini. Some people are angry with me because they cannot wear pants. Blessing is not supposed to wear pants. That's you. I want to wear pants, I'll wear pants. I want to wear bikini. If it doesn't work for you, it works for me. Leave it for me like that. Do you understand? And people feel that they have to tell you, and that's what happens in marriage. A lot of times in marriage, you always want to copy the next person. It will not work. Your husband might not like rice. That woman you are copying, her husband's favorite food is rice. Anytime you cook rice for your husband, you'll be angry. Find out what we are all different beings. Stop allowing people make decisions for you. That's where the problem. You're always looking for someone to tell you what to do. Move before you move. Stand before you stand. Me, nobody tells me to. I move when I want to move. Even my husband will not tell me what to do. He will only suggest to me what to do. Nobody can tell me what to do at my age. The moment I got to 18 and I left my father's house, nobody can tell me what to do. I will do anything I want to do because anything I do, I'll take the consequences. If my husband tell me to go and kill and I go and kill, I need to go jail. Nobody's going to hear that your husband said, Shebi, now you kill. Yes. So that's the reason why the decision lies in you, because you will be the one to face the consequences. Am I making sense? So whenever you want to make that decision, whenever you want to marry, it is you that will suffer it. Whether you want to date married woman, man, your business. You want to be a lesbian, your business. You want to be a baby mama, your business. The fact is, can you carry the consequences? Is that man? When you carry belle, will I carry the pregnancy with you? Will I born the pikin with you? You will carry all of them. I'm not to tell you, sorry, man. Sorry, man. Consequences. So when you have this understanding, you will learn to take decisions for yourself and know that now me go suffer. I won't marry this man, and me go live with him. Leave him for me like that. When I was marrying my ex-husband, everybody refused in my house. My father refused me to marry that man. He said no. My mother refused. I don't have to my parents. Mommy, she beats me that I'll marry him. She beats me that I'll live with him. I want to marry him. It's okay, go. When the whole drama started, my parents did not feel it. I was the one feeling it. When they were beating me, did they beat my mother? No. When they were breaking did they break my father's leg? No. She beat me, I was feeling the pain. And when I was tired of the marriage, let me use my leg run. I faced the consequences of the decision I took. My parents are still in their house. My parents are still married to themselves. Me, I ran out of my ex's house. Why? Because I made a decision. I faced the consequences. My parents did not survive. They are still enjoying their life. So you that is thinking you are doing it too. There was something my mom taught me while I was growing up. She said, as a young person, my mom used to tell me something. As a young person, the younger people always feel that they do these things to please you. Now, when you grow up and understand what is called decision and consequences, you will not do things to please anybody. You know why? It's you that's to follow. You are the one that will suffer it. You will not start doing things to please yourself. In those days, if your parents come and say, come and wash my car, you'll be angry, you'll be grumbling. You wash one part, you'll not wash one part. If they ask you to come and sweep house, you sweep the house under the chair. Because after you think you are doing your mother. Yeah, we can do your mother. Yeah. When you grow up, what you did not learn there, you cannot do it for yourself. That's the reason why you're jumping from house help to house help. That's the reason why you're bringing different house help and you'll be maltreating your children, because you were thinking you were doing your parents. That's why sometimes you train house girls that become better than your children. Yeah. That house girl that you thought you were wicked in by sending her to the market. That house girl you thought you were wicked in by asking her to clean house. You make her a better wife than your kids. We lack understanding. I used to tell most of my staffs, I don't know how to work with eye service people. I'm the kind of woman that if I want to do something, I put in my energy. Everything I'm doing today, I once worked. I was not born a CEO. I just resigned my job last year. I once worked for people. And whenever I want to work, you see the same energy I give you, I give it to people. I can put in energy in what I'm doing because I've given it to people. And you see my staff, they don't play with me. The people I work with, they work with me as if they own the company with me. Because they see my dedication. So I'm going to tell you on the slide video, whatever decision you want to take, whether you want to date a married man, whether you want to date a single guy, whether you want to be gay, whether you want to be a lesbian, anything you want to be, entirely your decision. I'm not a judgmental person. Anything that rocks your boat, gay, lesbianism, married man, anything where you want to, anyhow where you want to use your body, it concerns you. But just have it at the back of your mind that whatever you do comes with consequences. So before you make that decision, pick your pen and paper and ask myself, what are the consequences of this thing? When you understand the consequences and write it down, you now tell yourself, I'm not going to do this one. No, if you do this one, the consequences are low. Then you can now make your choices. Decision, consequence, choice. That should be your key motive. Decision, consequences. You decided to do this thing. First of all, you now check the consequences. You now choose to do it. You know, when you decide to do something and when you choose to do it, it's different. Decision simply means I want to do it. Consequences, you have thought about what comes with doing it. Choice simply means I have decided to do it. You have made up your mind. When you're making a decision, you are still thinking, you're still saying, okay, I would like to. But when you choose, simply means I have finally said it's this one. I die here. So you need to understand consequences before you finally draw that choosing line. With this viewpoint of mine, I'm probably able to convince and not to confuse you, and to also deliberate with you why a lot of young girls tend to marry men. I urge everyone who follow me to be vast. Open up your mind. Some of you are still very dull. Some of you are still very poor when it comes to thinking. And when I see some of you, right, I used to pity you because your mentality is still very, very poor. Open up your mind. The world is going global. The world is going digital. The same way you're using mobile phones. So you're enjoying the gadget. You're enjoying what you're on the mobile phone. The fact that you can actually use phones and you cannot even use button again. The fact that you can be lying down here and your phone will be ringing, the person will be telling you, bless no calling. Bless no calling. You can accept that civilization. So you see how easy it is. And when you were pressing Nokia touch, you see how easy it is. When you develop your brain, life will be easier for you. Life is hard for you because you have not changed. You have not changed your phone. The person using Nokia phone and the person using iPhone or a Samsung, they will enjoy using phone more than the person that's always using Nokia because that one is harder. Some of your brains are still Nokia brains. That's why you are still fighting with life because you still have Nokia brain. Develop your phone to iPhones. Sorry, develop your brains to iBrains. Develop your brains to Android. That's the problem. Some of you are still living in that cake mentality. That's why you're finding it very hard to adjust. That's why you're finding it very hard to adapt. That's why you insult your helper. That's why you insult the person that is supposed to change your life just because of your mentality. When I see people write some certain things on Facebook, I laugh. I can be the one to employ you one day. I can be in a position to help you one day. But because of your stupidity, you will lose it. I see a lot of young people here, and I see them as being stupid, and that's why I block you. If you bring over, I'll block you. I block you because I don't want to hate you. Let me block you without knowing you. Because it's how you say this, and I mark your face. You might need me one day. Let it be that you insulted me and I did not even remember. I still meet you on the road, and you'll be the one that will say, because a lot of people that I've helped in this life that hated on me, they reminded me, I was the one that insulted you one time. I don't even recognize them. Let it be that way because I did not pay attention to them. You see the way I was able to help them because I did not pay attention to them. But if I had allowed them to insult me to the point whereby I had paid attention to them and it is time for me to help them, I will not help them. If you're that woman that is always coming on Facebook to call me prostitute, just because I'm selling my product or I'm selling sex toys, prostitute, just because I'm advertising or because I'm showing off my body and I'm doing a skincare, just because I did a photo shoot and I see you in need and you need medical assistance or you need money from me, how do you think I'll give you money? After calling me prostitute, so I will now sell the sex toy. After making money from my prostitute sex toy, they will now pay me for the cream. After making money from the cream money, I will now give you. I will be watching you, you will die. Yes, because you were one person who tried to pull me down. Now that I have made the money, why do you want to eat it? Because if I had allowed you pulled me down, how would I have been in the position to help you today? So many of you insult your helper out of ignorance. You never know where you will meet me. I never know where I will meet you. That's why I try so hard sometimes not to even insult my Facebook followers. I rather block you. Because most times I insult you, I don't even know who I'm talking to. I might be talking to a personality, right? I might be talking to somebody that would open the world. Instead of me to start exchanging words with you, I'll block you. Let it be that anytime we meet, you say, I dropped one comment on your page and you blocked me. I'll say, I don't like negativity. We'll laugh. But when we come and exchange words, that one is more. That's why I block negative vibe. I don't want it on my page. Because I realize that a lot of people are so ignorant. You are so ignorant. You need to be able to wise up. Develop your brains. When you come on the social media and somebody posts what you don't like, this is what you do. Pass. I have posted a lot of content on Facebook that you have seen, you did not like, you did not comment, you just pass. I have posted a lot of inspirational videos, educational videos you refuse to watch. But the moment you see nudity, you watch it. How come you cannot shut up the way you shut up through the motivational post? How come you cannot shut up the way you shut up through the inspirational? Why are you not talking? Because you could never say, oh, blessing, you did well, you talked to it, you will pass. Sherry, how come you can't now pass the what is wearing bikini? I call it stupidity. Some people who have not commented on my page will comment when they see me wearing bikini. It's foolishness. If you don't like something, ignore it. Don't give it your energy. You won't see me comment unnecessarily. Some people I don't have something to say. I have a lot of things to say. A lot of people that are saying things that on Facebook that are annoying me. Me too, I know I'm annoying some people. Everybody don't have to agree with you. Some people said, blessing, learn to accept criticism. And I said, criticism is different from insult. If you insult me, I will block you. If you criticize me, I will just ignore you. I take criticism. Criticism is different from insult. You can't call me a shower and tell me it's criticism. I will block you. That's an insult. You can come and criticize and say, oh, blessing, you look more beautiful when you wear covered clothes than when you wear open clothes. I will ignore you. I won't even respond to you. That's your mentality. That's criticism. Oh, blessing, as a married woman, because of women that have kids, hey, I would have preferred criticism. Not when you come and tell me I will block you. You're an idiot. Can you call your mother Ashawu? That's not criticism, that's an insult. Because you cannot see me on a normal day and call me Ashawu. Are you mad? So what would now give you the same right to say it on social media just because you have 200 naira data and you tell me I should take criticism? No, I'm not a baby. I know when somebody's criticizing me. Are you not noticing that on my page, there's some people you're not seeing their comment again? Right? From the beginning of when I opened Facebook, when I did not used to block anybody, these women will come and be saying rubbish, I'll keep quiet. They practically comment on all my posts, I will keep quiet. That's not criticism, that's hate. You will see them hating on all your posts. As I block them now, you don't see them again. No, maybe they will go and rest in their husband's house. Even if they are using fake accounts to see me on Facebook, they will now shut up. No, criticism is different from me. You don't come to my page and insult me. No, you don't do that. This is my space. If you don't, the same way, before you followed me, Facebook did not automatically make you follow me. You click the follow button. You come to the page, you don't like what she's doing. Click them on follow button and get out. You don't need to do that. So that at least once in a while, you can always still come and learn something. Because what I say today might not interest you, but what I say tomorrow might help your life. I have common sense. No nonsense. This viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to convince them not to come easy. I hope you guys. I actually did my makeup myself. I'm becoming a very good makeup artist, right? You like? My lashes is very scary, right? It's the kind of lashes you get to me when you want to seduce you, man. You just lick your lips. Hi, baby. I can be very annoying. I know I'm annoying.
Mm. Boyo ekota na jonu wo mude anu wo voye na ekwari obuko no kwoke veno wo. Mm. That is all buko na. Eh. Ano buko na no wo voye na ekwari na eve that is no wo voye na ekwari. Mi no wo voye. Mi na wo wata yo. Okay, mudia, but me gonna understand it, mudia. Okay, can wo voye vere ne we watcha na no yare. Tell them stop that rubbish. Hmm. Ah, okay. Because when any me for we work total, water no de carry oju when any because all buko na no ke free. Abi o de te wo we. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Me understand the other thing. Hmm. Hmm. Mojata ye be obo mi go no understand. Kidi di oka igbe ombo. Owo ta ne ka o makware enwe o face unwe okwu eti. Aha na only Daniel na gino ka akwo. Kidi na re buko area ye na one wo like yo ye. Wetin wan make you compare eti yo for you weva. Se na am la sadari eri oho e woni obo ne rogo no la sadari eri oho e. Only Daniel ka akwo sha ayi no ka akwo. Hello guys, welcome. Now wow, because one and is your year, I beg. One and is your.
Yes, I'm mother of two. Your wife, side chick, girlfriend, whatever. You're complete. It's fine. But I'm going to tell you why everybody wants sex. I'm going to tell you why you always like video.
That's in the
I'm going to tell you why people always want to talk about sex, why people want to get sex, why people want to, you know. So, somebody said sex is part of a necessity, whether I women like it or not. Somebody said looking gorgeous like $1 billion. Thank you so much. So first of all, I'm gonna be catwalking for you guys. I know I don't have the Coke bottle shape, but I know I try a little bit. So I'm gonna be catwalking for you guys because I know I'm looking sexy. Touch my body. Touch my body. I don't know. Gotta be some more. Touch I'm waiting until we get to 1K viewers before we start talking. I'm waiting for 1K viewers. Touch my body. So let me just be dancing for you guys till we get to 1K viewers. Get up on the floor. Touch my body. Let me be showing you my hidden talent of stripping. That means if I'm not in a relationship person, I'm going to be a stripper. Touch my body. Get up on the floor. And touch my body. I am on the floor. Touch my body. Touch my body. Touch my body. Why does everybody want sex? That's the topic for today. And it's a very exciting topic. A very interesting one that's going to interest a lot of married couples, including people who are in a relationship. Why does everybody want sex? Why is it that everybody, at the mention of sex, everybody's ear is standing? At the mention of sex, everybody's popping out. And they keep pretending like they don't like it. They keep pretending like they don't want it. Why? Why? So why does everybody like sex? So let's quickly start so that we don't waste our time. Now let me tell you why everybody wants sex. Sex is very essential. That's one of the special things that God created for man and woman to enjoy. When God threw Adam out of the garden, did you think that he just ate fruit? When Adam realized he was naked and Eve realized that she was naked, do you think that it was just the fruit? Come on, guys. Be a deep thinker now. I said, when Adam ate the fruit, and God came and said, Adam, oh, Adam said, God, oh, it is the fruit you asked me not to eat that I ate, oh. Did you just think it was the fruit that made God chase Adam out of the garden? No, it wasn't the fruit, no. Come on, it wasn't the fruit. Something happened that the Bible did not write. They had sex. Sex, yeah. So sex is the most essential thing. That's the enjoyment in every relationship and marriage. Without sex in a relationship and marriage, there's no enjoyment. That's the fun. That's the beauty. That's the excitement. And that's the reason why God said, leave this thing for marriage. Leave it for marriage. It is the sweetness of sex that gives birth to reproduction. Imagine when you enjoy something so much and you give birth to a child. Sex is one of the most essential things in a relationship and in a marriage. But the fact is, we do not talk about it and we do not know about it. That's why whenever you talk about sex, it always sounds like you're bad. You always sound like you're corrupt. You always sound, because you people are naive. Sex is not bad. Sex is special. Sex is sweet. The sweetest thing in life is to fuck. I swear to God. The sweetest thing in life is to fuck. Like when you meet that person you love and you guys are doing it. Give it to me. But the fact is, a lot of you are ignorant about sex. That's why many of you are not enjoying it. And let me teach you something about sex. Sex is the mind. It's not a physical thing, it's a mind thing. A lot of you have not connected. A lot of you don't understand what sex is about. It's a mind. It's not about the body. It's not about the physique. It's the mind. Sex is a very powerful thing because if you do not connect with people with your mind, you cannot enjoy it. Let me teach you how sex works. Sex is like prayer, where you get to close your eyes. Do you know that when you pray, you can see God? When you close your eyes and focus, you can see God. Some people say he's wearing a long dress sitting on the throne. Some said he's wearing an agbada. Some said he's wearing one yellow cloth. You people have different definitions of what they see. It's the same thing as sex. A lot of you have not enjoyed sex because you have not focused. You have not put in your mind. Sex is about the soul, not just the body. So you need to be able to connect with people before you can enjoy. How do you connect with people? First of all, many of you tend to have sex with people you don't love. Many of you have sex for personal reasons, for benefit. Sex wasn't created for benefits. Sex was created to be enjoyed. It wasn't created to be sold. It was a precious gift God gave to mankind to enjoy in a union called marriage. You don't sell enjoyment now, do you? Now, because a lot of people have monetized sex, it's no longer interesting. Now, let me teach you how to have sex. If you're interested. Do you want me to teach you how to have sex tonight? If I get 50 yes on the comment section, I'll teach you how to have sex tonight. 50 yes, and I'm good to go. 50 yes, if you want me to teach you how to have sex tonight. You're good? 50 yes. I'm not seeing any yes in the comment. 1 yes, I'm going to be counting. 2, okay, 1 yes. 50 yes on the comment section. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make love tonight. 2 yes, 3 yes, 50 yes. We've just got 3 yes. 4 yes, 5 yes, 6 yes, 50 yes, 7 yes, 8 yes, 9 yes, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We need 50 years. 50 years. 23, 24. Oh my God, okay. 25. I can see you guys really want to fuck tonight. 26. 26 years. We need 50 years. 27. You're still far. 28. 29. 30. I can see my babies are interested. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. Just 37 years. 38. 39. 40. Just 40 years. 41. 42. Okay, we're getting close. 43. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. 44. 45. 45. 45. I'm not saying yes again. 46. Okay. 46. 46. It's just 46. It's not more than 50. That's what I'm saying. Just 46 years. We have a few more to go. We need yes, 46 years. Just 46. That's what we have. We're not up to 50. 47 years. 48 years. 48. We are 1K right now. So now we get to start. 48. We need 2 more years. 2 more years. 49. Okay, 1 last yes. Hey! 49. 49. 49. 49. 49. 49. Remaining 1 year. We need just 1 year. 50. So beautiful. So tonight I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to have sex. These are the things that you pay for. But the reason why sometimes I come on social media and give you these things for free is because it's something that is affecting a lot of people. And many people can't even afford my service. So once in a while, I think it's a way of doing my own charity of teaching you these things for free. So pay attention. If you are not comfortable with the video, please get out. This is not for kids, it's strictly 18 plus. If you're not comfortable with the video, get out. That's the reason why we're doing the video at night. So if you know you're a Christian and you know you don't want to fuck or you don't want to hear anything about sex, get out. Don't stress us, please. We're doing serious business. So now, let me teach you guys how to have sex. First of all, as a woman, let me start with a woman. As a woman, you need to understand something. Some women used to say, my body is not perfect, I'm imperfect. I just told you guys I'm a mother of two. This is what my body looks like. I've had kids, I've pushed a baby from this womb. Yeah. It doesn't mean I don't have imperfections. If you get to even see some parts of my body, I've got stretch marks from childbirth. But it doesn't stop me from flaunting my body. It doesn't stop me from packaging myself and still looking sexy and hot. Now you can see even as I'm doing this video right now, I'm looking very sexy, don't I? That's what I want to teach you, women. It's what is called the law of attraction. As a man, their eyes eat before their heart. So when you are in a relationship or in a marriage as a woman, you have to be constantly attractive. That law of attraction is very powerful if you want to keep a man around you. I'm not saying if you want to keep a man with you, don't get me wrong. The law of attraction is very, very important when you want to keep a man around you. When you want your man to constantly long for you, right? It's just like food. You're going to have up to like 50 fast food, but in this particular restaurant, the man keeps going to. Right? Good. The law of attraction. As a woman, I've said this in all of my videos. You need to learn to put yourself together. You need to learn to be sexy. Make this man to want you. You know how many people is already masturbating on this my video? Just because I'm dressed like this. Many of them can't touch me. But just looking at me like this, they are turned on. That's to show you the power of being sexy, of being hot. Even as some women like this, some women can even turn to lesbian because of me now. Because I'm an I'm hot. Why? Because I put myself together. So as a woman, a lot of you always have this excuse. I've had children, I'm fat, my breast is sad, my this and is that. All those things are flimsy excuses. There are a lot of beautiful lingeries that you can wear to attract your man. Just like I said, it is a man's nature to eat before their eyes. Somebody said, let me quickly block these fools. I quickly want to block people, please, before. Sorry, don't get to interrupt us. Black! Let's block the idiots. Black, good. Now, like I said, the eyes must eat before the heart. That's where the law of attraction comes in. So as a woman, you have to learn to put yourself together and to look attractive. That's the first law before you even start thinking about the gimmicks of sex. How attractive are you? Right? Have that at the back of your mind. Be conscious of that. Right? So, number 2, after dressing sexy and hard. So, it's not about dressing sexy and being hot. It's about knowing what to do. You know, when you attract this man right now, just like when you go to a fast food and you see a very nice, sumptuous meal being sprinkled with carrots, when you get to see that meal in the show glass, oh, it looks very nice and sumptuous, right? Good. The next thing that you want to eat now, you know, I test. Now, after looking all sexy and hot, right? Now it's time for your man to want to test you. How sweet are you? Now, a lot of women do not know anything about sex. They're very ignorant when it comes to sex.
You do.
Yes. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to handle the woman's body. They don't know what to do
Thank
during
you,
sex.
Jare.
They
You
don't
do
know how to
well.
spice up the sex.
No problem, Lovette. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Mona, take care. Oh, okay, your matter there. Okay. Bye bye. All with evolve only done when eggon work ego driti other she her spirit not there but make it find go another place abeg. The spirit yeah ti ijogo no pe buffer. Do all right now though no problem make you take care.
Just see wetin do this one. No need be pikin wey dey this house.
Thanks. Okay. Bye. Tutti. Man, end the live stream. Huh?
No be say dem no dey gree make use one network dey watch. Why I come carry all the people wey dey this work?
They're not the great, they're not give me plenty wash hour.